Yo, what is up, boys? It's your boy Method Man YT here, guys. And today is not a normal video. Today I am on the NBA Infinite Discord, but for you, the viewers, you're probably gonna be seeing some gameplay or whatever I put in the background of this voiceover. But today I'm gonna be discussing some discourse, bro. Some discourse in the Discord of all places. Like, it's a big surprise. There's discourse in the Discord after a balance patch. Yeah, it's because of the balance patch. So right now I'm in the feedback section of the NBA Infinite Discord, and one day ago, like I think it was like after reading the balance patch, to be honest, I made a post saying nerf Giannis. Actually, okay, let me read the exact notes. Why is he so fast on offense and defense? Nerf this card like you did to AD. I'm not gonna lie, that last part is because I'm biased. I'm not gonna lie, it's because I'm biased. But I think realistically, they should be nerfing him like how they nerfed AD. They all, when they nerf Giannis, every time they nerf Giannis, they just nerf the Euro step. Like, I think they reduced like the range you can activate it from. Now they have claimed to make it more blockable now, but they failed to realize that the good Giannis players, like the Giannis players that are in high elo, they don't use the Euro step. The Euro step is literally probably the worst part of the kit for them. They don't use it. They just dunk spam. They literally just dunk spam. So nerfing the Euro step basically does nothing to him. It's basically nothing. That nerf is basically nothing. So yeah, that was the post, right? I have gotten 7 downvotes. I've gotten 7 downvotes since posting that. So let me go through these comments on the post. So we have one here from Tito Edu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, bro. You must be joking. Do you see him in real life, or are you just blind? He even deserves a better rebound. He's the best two-way player by far every year. You are just an 80 player that cries because he is not more fucking Superman that block every shot. I'm guessing he was gonna say. Okay, firstly, I'm gonna say, sure, I guess he could use more rebound. He does deserve a bit more rebound, but seeing that they nerfed AD's rebound, I don't think they're gonna buff Giannis's rebound. And he's the best two-way player by far every year. Okay, best two-way player every year. Maybe that might be a stretch. I'm not saying Giannis is not a great two-way player. He probably, okay, he's in a list of like guys that are really good two-way players, and that list includes guys like Paul George. Maybe not now. Maybe not anymore, but Paul George used to be up there. Jason Tatum, J-Dub, guys like SGA. Those guys are great two-way players. I definitely put Giannis up there, but I don't know. It comes to a point, bro. There's a point. There's a point where he might be a bit fraudulent. He might be a bit fraudulent. I'm not gonna hold it to him. He might be a bit fraudulent. So yeah. Then you said I'm an 80 player that cries because he's not more Superman that blocks every shot. Yeah, the age of 80 blocking every shot has long since gone, pal. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It has long since gone. The last time 80 was blocking every shot was in season 1. After they nerfed him, it's been he's been cooked ever since. He's been cooked ever since the first batch of nerfs hit him. They reduced his speed, they reduced his speed, then they reduced his exclusive speed. Now they've changed it, they toned down his blocking. So yeah, he's been nerfed. He does not block every shot. I have been streaming for the past 2 or 3 days now, and if you tune into those streams, I've exclusively exclusively been playing AD, and there's many shots that I don't get to block. There's many dunks that get by me that I think I believe that I'm in good positioning to block, but they just don't like register for me, so I don't get the block. There's many like alley-oops that I can't block, although I'm right underneath the person and timing it like really correctly, at least on my end, and I don't get the block. So yeah, 80's time for like blocking every shot is long gone, bro. So that does not it doesn't, this comment doesn't really affect me like at all, to be honest. So let's move on. Let's see. We have Bricklayers here talking about he doesn't know about Giannis being the best two-way player because of the game winner Halliburton scored on him. But he did say defensive and offensive speed needs to be different though. I fully like agree with that. Like defensively, like he needs a defensive speed nerf. It is crazy how fast that card is on defense, bro. He is able to guard like the 3-point line, and he's able to get to the rim before the ball even gets passed to the center underneath the rim. So he can defend the 3-point line and he can defend the rim while having decent block. So yeah, he's crazy, bro. Giannis is absolutely crazy with that speed, man. On offense as well, like he's crazy on offense with the speed too. Like he does a dribble, gets right past his defender, which is most likely the center most of the time. So the like most centers are slow as hell. So he's getting, as soon as he gets past them, that's it, bro. It's an easy dunk for him due to his speed being so crazy. And then I've talked about it many times, especially in the tier list. He like high elo players, they swap him onto guards because he's fast enough to keep up with guards, bro. Think about this. He is fast. He's a power forward. He is a defensive power forward with multiple badges that help him from not get, with high defense as well, high defense stat, and multiple badges that stop him from getting power juke or quick juke. So the high-low players swap him onto guards, bro. I'm telling you, guards. And he is able to lock these guards down, man. Like, absolutely lock them down. Like, it is crazy that he can do that. His speed on defense and offense definitely need to be toned down, in my opinion. Then we have Endeavor here. Because Giannis is fast in real life, this topic smells like skill issue. I don't think there's much skill issue when it comes to Giannis, bro. Like he literally just either bulldozes you, power juking you and getting to the rim and dunk monstering, and on defense he just runs you down without being able to get juked or anything. So it's not literally any, like Giannis is the last card I think you can say has anything to do with skill issue. Bucket God says Giannis needs a rebound and strength buff. Not gonna lie, his speed is accurate, but if this happens, well, you know what'll happen. I do think his speed actually is accurate. Giannis is really fucking fast in real life as well. His rebounds, yeah, he's definitely a better rebound in real life, and his strength actually needs to be buffed too. Oh my god. Yeah, if they copy real life, yeah, he should be like this if they imitate real life, but they obviously don't imitate real life into this game. Because if they can give Giannis all these real life attributes of him being so fast on defense and stuff like that, then KD should be able to shoot over anybody. Curry should not be missing as much wide open threes as he does, and LeBron should also have a better three ball as well. If they want to do like Kyrie should be breaking everyone's ankle every time he presses crossover. Like if they wanna like promote pushing these characters to their real life like stats and stuff, then they should make every character like that then. But in reality, that's not what happened. they obviously for balancing reasons, and I think it should happen to Giannis where he needs like some nerfs, although it won't reflect his real life his real life play, but it'll definitely help balance the game in NBA Infinite though. So let me keep going. Oh yeah, that was just me. I was just chatting about how Giannis got multiple game winners. Like he could use a defensive nerf because like he got the game winner on his head from Halliburton. He got like broken down by KD when KD did the hezzy on him. Yeah, and then I think I went into it more about I just explained everything I just said about like then why is like Curry and KD not able to shoot over everyone and stuff like that. Yeah, I just reiterated that basically. Damn, I messaged a lot. This guy came back, KJ Gaming. What does he have to say? How does AD take skill to play on defense? Oh yeah, I said why Giannis is so OP while AD takes skill to play on defense. And my friend KJ Gaming, let me tell you this, bro. The game has long since evolved from season 1, bro. Like season 1 there wasn't many floor spacers. We're in like season like 10 or 11 by now. And there are so much centers that can shoot the 3-ball. There's Valanciunas, there's Cat, there's Jokic, Embiid can get some shots up as well. There's Chet, there's Sabonis that can shoot. Well, Sabonis was an OG. There's someone I'm missing. I think is it Vucevic? I don't think Vucevic actually has that high of a 3. Miles Turner, the demon himself. Yeah. So there's all these floor spacing centers now. There's multiple power forwards that can space the floor as well. So when you're playing AD, you have to be a bit smart. You gotta have some skill on defense. I'm not gonna lie, because you gotta know that sometimes you just can't double dudes. Sometimes you just gotta let that dunk go down. You gotta sacrifice that dunk in order to stay on your man, because like I've been baited so much by dunks. And when you go to protect the rim with AD, like they just kick it out to whoever is the big man that you're supposed to be guarding, and they splash a 3 on you. See, it's a lot of decision making on defense. Also on offense, I mean, yeah, sure you can go and dunk spam, but I guess dunk monster spam with AD, but it's not gonna be as good as everyone else because he does not have like that high of a strength stat. He doesn't even have any dunk block resistance or anything like that. He also has his other form of offense is basically his mid-range shots, but like you got sidestep shots, I think you got step back, you got fadeaway, and even then like it's not as reliable. Like I've missed so much. I have over 700 mid-range on my AD at R6, and he misses so much mid-range shots, bro. He misses some really weird mid-range shots. Like if you've watched the streams, you've seen me miss some of the dumbest mid-range shots. So yeah, I will say AD does take skill to play on defense. We got Joj. Shout out my son, Joj 490. Skill to play on defense. Okay, also KD does shoot over everyone when he becomes a R7. That's his exclusive. Yeah, because everyone has an R7 KD, huh? I still don't think he can shoot over everyone, even at R7. Basically me again. And KJ Gaming replies again. Such a bad example. Why should a card be able to guard Cat and Giannis at the same time? That's balanced to you? He says that, right? He says that, and I reply to him and I say, that's a bit hypocritical of him, because basically I said it's a bit hypocritical because Giannis can do that. So he's basically contradicting himself. Giannis can literally guard Cat and opposing Giannis at the same time. Like, he's fast enough to get from that 3-point line to the dunker zone and back to the 3-point line. Like, he's crazy like that. So I basically told him that Giannis can do that, and he replied with, so why weren't you also advocating for 80 nerfs along with Giannis? And this is the last reply I sent. Because he's a necessary evil. Ever heard of a valve? In games, it's a term for characters that make sure that the game stays in balance, specifically stopping a broken mechanic and keeping it somewhat in check. 80 was that valve for dunkers, and yes, it was abused to guard the 3-point line and the rim with his speed at the time, but now he's been nerfed down to the ground, while Giannis has only been patted on the wrist with Eurostep nerfs when it's the most non-used part of his kit in high elo play. So yeah, I think, like, basically it's saying that, basically that is just let me summarize that. Basically it's, 80 was just a necessary evil because, like, the game is, like, those of you who play the game, like, you know the game is just ran over by dunkers, man. Trust me, like, dunkers absolutely thrive in this game. And AD was just a stop to that. AD was just a necessary evil that kept that mechanic somewhat in check. Like, you see an AD on the court, like, you gotta think a bit more before you head in and dunk. So yeah, he was just a necessary evil. And I said, yeah, he abused, people used to abuse the long range block to block shots from guards and stuff like that. And the time for that is long since gone, bro. Like, after all these nerfs, like, you barely ever see 80 block a shot anymore. Like, let's be for real. You barely ever see 80 block a shot from, like, the 3-point line or whatever. So yeah, that has long since been gone. And then I just basically said again that all Giannis's nerfs have been to the Eurostep, when that is not even the part of his kit that needs nerfs. They could have left that as it is, to be honest. What needed a nerf in Giannis was his defensive speed. Like, if they're not gonna, like, you can keep the offensive speed, it's whatever, but at least nerf the defensive speed. Like, his defensive speed is crazy, man. His defensive speed is just too crazy. But yeah, that brings us to the end of this video, man. Like, let me know, y'all. Let me know. Oh, like, am I in the wrong here? It's crazy. Like, it's shocking to me that I posted this and gotten 7 downvotes. Like, come on. Like, am I wrong here? Am I wrong for asking Giannis to be nerfed? For Giannis to be nerfed? Like, let me know in the comments, guys. Am I wrong? I don't know. I need, like, an outside take on this. So yeah, like, y'all let me know in the comments. See y'all in the next one.